Hey guys, Ralph here. True Power, Trumpet Fitness, and Happy New Year. This is New Year's Eve, as you know, but Happy New Year. I will do something tomorrow for the rest of the week, but let's get off on the right spot. Now, here's the thing. I have not touched the trumpet since Wednesday morning. So last time I did a video, I have not touched the trumpet since Wednesday morning. Monday to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days. Okay? Haven't touched it. Now, we've done this before. You probably know what's going to happen. But guys, if this is any indication that what we're doing is right, there can't be another indication. I mean, this is the goods. Anyway, let's see what we got. Now, look at my lips. A little red. There's blood flowing. There's not a mark on them. All right. Got an email over the break. Let me tell you. Hey, Ralph, wishing you a Merry Christmas. I'm loving your new tech you read from your videos and ebooks. I took a week off after the winter concert season just to see what would happen. And when I picked up my trumpet again, there was no noticeable deterioration in my playing from my time off. Amazing. The old adage of take a day off and you notice, 2 days off and the band notices, 3 days off and the audience and everyone notices no longer applies. Couldn't say it better myself. Doc Severinsen used to go with that adage. If I take a day off, I know. If I take 2 days off, the whole Tonight Show band knows. 3 days off, everybody knows. BS. Harry James used to take months off. BS. Only and only if you tighten your corners is that the case. And there are methods out there. I have so much on my mind. Methods out there that state this equation. For every day off, you're going to take a week to get it back. 2 days, it's just stupid. People just making things up. It's just asinine. That makes no physiological sense whatsoever. There's no scientific anywhere to back it up. The only thing is, if you are tightening the corners and the whole point of the whole basis of your methodology is tightening corners, that will happen. We are not tightening the corners. There's nothing to loosen up. There's nothing to get out of shape. It's relaxed. And the more relaxed you can do it, the better you are. And the less warm-up you need. And the less practice you need. And the less you need to create chops. It has nothing to do with that. The tongue, as I said a zillion times, the tongue is doing the work. And the tongue is one of the strongest muscles in the body. There's plenty of strength in that tongue naturally, every single one of you, to play a double C. It's as simple as that. You don't have to warm up. You don't have to practice. You can take days off. You can take weeks off. Now, I will say this. I love to play. I will play every single day if I possibly can. But it makes no sense whatsoever to bring the trumpet up to my mother's place, and I can't. It's ridiculous. So I take days off, and I don't sweat it a bit. Now, I will say this. I'm not saying you are going to be a better trumpet player if you don't practice. I'm saying you don't have to put in those hours and hours of practice to have great chops. You don't. It's as simple as that. Now, once you get the correct knack, the correct combination, then you put the hours and hours in to become a virtuoso. That is where the practice comes in. So you can adapt the true power chops to whatever music you're playing and not clam a note. Now, if I were to go out on a job after 4 days off, would I miss notes? Would I split notes? Would I clam notes that I normally wouldn't play? Absolutely. That is where the practice comes in. Okay? But it is nothing to do with building chops. Building chops is building up compression. And it is not mindlessly going over scales and Clark studies mindlessly. How many of you have ever taken 4 days off, and when you come back to the trumpet, your chops feel better than they ever have? It's all happened to us. It's all happened to us. Because why? Because for 4 days you weren't playing incorrectly. Then all of a sudden you start tightening again and it goes down the tubes. It doesn't last long. Guys, you don't have to maniacally put the practice in to have great chops. Harry James would go months without practicing. I know I won't use his name because it will embarrass him. It will make him sound like a slacker when I say this, so I won't use his name. And he is anything but. He's a very, very dedicated musician. But one of the, if not the, top call trumpet players in New York is exactly like Harry James. If he's not playing, if he doesn't have a paying job, that trumpet's in the case. And many times he doesn't even warm up when he goes on a job. Guys, anybody that tells you differently doesn't know what they're talking about. Now, I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm not saying they're trying to screw you. I'm telling you, physiologically, the physical culture of the human body says that is bull. It is just BS. Anybody tells you differently, run the other way. Okay? There is my New Year's Eve resolution to never tighten the corners, use less air, more compression, and this time next year I'll be playing triple C's. A year older, closer to 70, nobody's ever done this, guys, except Jerry. Nobody's ever done this. You can do it too. I can give you the chops in an amazingly short amount of time, and it is not some stupid process. It's not some 32 week, 52 weeks to a double. No. I have had students that have never played the trumpet before that can play double C's. Jerry has too. Don't tell me it's a complete and total myth. Anybody tells you differently is lying to you. Anyway, that's that. I love you all. It's great to be back. I miss doing this. I miss playing. As I told you, I love to play. I will play every single day if I possibly can. Sometimes it's just silly to try to get something like that in. Anyway, and I don't consider myself to be silly. Anyway, now, my health and fitness channel, starting tomorrow, is going to be a month-long, day-by-day, step-by-step way to get your health and fitness needs cured, absolutely addressed in a month. Lose weight, type 2 diabetes, chronic pain, obesity, whatever the case may be, hypertension. Give me a month. Step by step, I will show you what you do. We'll talk about meditation. We'll talk about kettlebells and exercise. We'll talk about diet. We'll examine the different diets, paleo, Weight Watchers. We'll go through all that. We'll talk about the different diet gurus. Dr. Oz, are you kidding me? We'll do it all. Step by step. I will tell you what to do. I'll tell you what to eat for breakfast. I'll tell you what to eat for lunch. I'll tell you what to eat for dinner. And then when we're done, it's going to be in a book form called True Power, day by day. Guys, you can't beat it. Ultimate Health will make you a better trumpet player. Maynard Ferguson and Maurice Andre would still be with us and wailing if they were on my health and fitness program. You can too. Turn back the hands of time. Turn back the aging process. And join me at True Power Health and Fitness starting tomorrow. Love you all. Get your ebook, True Power to the Max. You can go on the website, or you can just PayPal me at that email address, and you can. Love you all.